Because I know I've got stuff sitting in my chest, so. So that's fine. I just don't get to see my experience, though. Hey, there's the shipwreck.
Look, there it is.
And
I didn't think your ships could break like this.
there's also a crafting table, which means boss fight.
The corpses are chained up. These beasts were captive. Could they have died during the sinking?
I don't think so.
Are they chained up?
To have drowned. Something bigger slaughtered them with no effort at all.
Like that thing right there. Right over there. Just gonna casually look at this stuff and then go fight it.
The hull was torn apart. And given the way that the wood is broken, it came from the inside. Damn it. What happened here?
There are scratch marks almost everywhere on the wood. But they do not look like the marks a reef would make.
No, don't worry, dude. We're about to get our butts handed to us.
It looks like an enormous cage. But look.
It's been broken. Is this ringing any bells for anyone else?
This ship was apparently carrying creatures from the island. The largest one managed to escape and made a hole in the hull as it tried to run away, just like in Serene. The sailors didn't stand a chance.
The Admiral will not be satisfied with our deductions. She will want concrete proof. Let's keep searching.
Dude, we literally, it's right there, man. Right there.
And let's go!
Don't let it come out of the cave, guys. Can I just not hit it from here? They're gonna have to go in there. But you guys just not want to. Whoa, okay. Now it's out of the cave. Why? Don't shoot, guys. It's in the ground. Oh. Not bad. Oh, backing up.
See if you can ward off this fate. Move away. Things are about to get dicey.
Oh,
Move away.
there we go. Easy peasy. Oh, it had 5 gold coins. Nice little beastie. Journal of the Captain. We finally managed to get the creatures entrusted to us on board. After giving them the potions provided by the alchemist, the largest one is terrifying, even when it's asleep. Eyes for it to be chained and kept in a cage. Tonight we shall set sail. The weather is mild. The crossing should be uneventful. ... The crew is complaining about the presence of these creatures on board. The largest one started moving again, despite what we gave it. Large beast has woken up. It is howling in rage. We will never make it to the continent in these conditions. We're heading back to the island. Let's hope the cage will hold until then. The beast is moving so much that we are having trouble sailing. We can see the coast from the crow's nest. I hope we'll make it in time. Before it... ...
All the clues seem to corroborate the captain's journal. This is the same thing that happened at the harbor in Serene. The Guardian who was locked up on the boat freed itself and ripped apart the hull of the boat to get out.
Yes. And my brothers had no means of saving their lives or the ship, alas. Let's go back and explain this to the Admiral. The Captain's journal will serve as proof.
They really gotta stop transporting those. This is not the first time this has happened, guys. I mean, you guys have lost, what, 2 ships that we know of. And the first one didn't make it out of port. We gotta stop trusting these alchemists. Oh yeah, this is a sleeping potion. It's good. That's where you gotta ask them the favorite question. Be like, would you be willing to be on the boat? If they're like, no, then I wouldn't trust that sleeping potion. Hopefully they don't go for a third time. Hopefully the Knots are just like, you know what, guys? We are not transporting this stuff anymore. Ooh, a skill altar, eh? Yes, please. You've earned a skill point. Alright, so our quick travel point would be there. Make sure I mark it, because they really like to send you out to the far ones. This one doesn't tell me any more how distance, but that's 500 some odd meters. That's just not necessary to travel that far. Almost there. Is this good enough for our loyalty mission? We fought a boss, we won. Found out about the dangerous cargo. Whole crew's dead, you lost a ship over it. Hopefully the payment was ridiculously good. I mean, like, ridiculously good.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
Regarding the mission you entrusted Captain Vasco with.
We have come to give our conclusions.
I'm listening.
We examined the shipwreck and the surrounding area. A creature they carried on board managed to set itself free. An enormous beast. It made a hole in the hull and caused the sinking. We could only find dead bodies.
Alas, I was expecting it. May the sea be their shroud. We shall not forget them. Did you find anything?
The captain's journal tells the tale of the ship from their departure to the sinking.
Thank you, Vasco. It seems that the potions of the Alliance failed us once more. And rest assured, we will never transport another one of those creatures. They are too dangerous for our ships. Our honor is safe, thanks to you. You have proven your loyalty, and you have regained my trust. What you have achieved for us all deserves to be a part of your history, Vasco.
I am most grateful to you, Admiral. But I would like to request something.
A request? Speak, Captain.
As you know, Desarde was seaborn, despite being taken away from us. I know that you have sent me on this assignment so that I would reflect on my own condition. But I believe that you were also hoping I would manage to make the legate want to join us. After proving to be invaluable and respectful of the Nords. Perhaps it's time to officially recognize my companion's birthright.
If Desarde wills it so, I would be glad to add a member to our family.
Sure, I'll accept.
It would be an honor, Admiral.
Welcome amongst your own people, Desarde. I will send someone to tell the tattooist to receive you both.
Thank you, Admiral.
Oh, go get a tattoo. Do I get to pick a pretty one?
We have come to receive our tattoos. The Admiral should have informed you.
Indeed.
Congratulations to you both. With whom shall I begin?
It'd be better if I went before Desarde. I'm used to it.
Then take a seat, Captain. It shouldn't take long.
Desarde, we are Ink brothers now.
It's an honor, Vasco.
Yay. Okay, so check your journal. Side quests. Yes! We're on to the main quest. Now, Ink Brothers. Okay, on our way, we are going to actually use this opportunity to check our chest. What is that? That's strength. Ooh. Strength is nice. Agility was the other thing. Okay. And endurance is what I needed for armor. So where are we at? For endurance level 3 gives us... What am I missing out on? Okay, we'll go for endurance. Do it. Ain't got no willpower here. Okay. Let's put our new stuff on and okay, grab some gloves. No boots. Okay, and then I need my crafting table. I just think it's stone. What does this do? Element resistant figure. Science. Science +1. Fury gen plus lockpicking, eh? Fury generation and lockpicking, so yep. Take that. Do that. It's good, and our gloves. For armor and balance, and I can't do anything with our helmet. Okay. I know. Wait, oh. That one gives us our science, so we'll keep that. And just put that stuff in there for now. All right. Oh wait, did I making sure I do have a skill point. Done our healing. Let's get our shockwave, which... Oh, I can't do that one yet. Steel wall. Let's see what this leader does for us. See if we can finally meet this god.
Deward. Hello, my name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. May I enter?
Good day, Legate de Sardet. No, this building is closed to Renaigse.
Let's present the seal.
Here is the seal of the Denegad Katasach, of the village of Wenchavier.
And so you are a trusted friend of the great healer. He must see your true face and find it worthy. Enter. You are welcome.
Well, thank you.
I give you warm greetings, Glendan. I am Desardet, legate of the Congregation of Merchants.
Your merchant congregation sways me very slightly from my path. But you are a current of Katasach. His trust in you makes me stop and look at you. What brings you here?
I seek a remedy. My cousin, as well as many other people on our island, suffer from a terrible sickness. We think that only Enon Miel Frictamen can help us find a cure.
Really? And Katasach sent you to see me?
He told me that the only way to meet with your god was to come and see you. You would judge our worthiness.
Judge your intentions? Yes, that I can do. But even if I should do this, you would have many trials to pass. For the path you seek to follow has only been tread but a very few times, and you are the first Renaigse to set foot upon it. We must begin where everything begins. There is a trial. The trial of water. It will show us the reflection of your soul.
What must I do?
You must go to a cavern and tell me what you see on the seal you will find deep in its center.
And this cavern is guarded, I suppose.
That is true. But the simplest solution is not always the best. It is a path with many forks. I hope you will prove that you understand the spirit of our people and our island. Go now. Show us your true face, and return purified by the waters of the cavern.
Let's talk about the sanctuary.
What can you tell me about the sanctuary?
It is the most sacred place of the island. The hidden face, and still seen by all of you. Enol Mil Frictimen. I protected these doors like my father before me and his father before him. And still none of us have ever entered.
Am I to gather that there has never been a High King in your family?
We are heads of the Council of Kings. And so it is prohibited for us to present ourselves. We must remain impartial.
I see. And so you cannot speak to me about what you find inside?
The heart of the island beats near here, the volcano. And I know that it is a place full of life.
What can you tell me about your god?
That the word God is too small to hold him. He is Tir Fradi in all and everything. The wisdom of his people, the gentleness of his rivers, the strength of his volcano. You are looking for wisdom to heal the Renaigse, but you still see it with the eyes of a sort of Donegat. He is much more than that. He is the essence of all life, of all magic, the spring.
Can you tell me anything more about the role of the Council?
We gather here at every long night and every short night. During these nights, the clans are in disagreement and come here looking for wisdom of the Council, and of course also the High King. Those who have complaints against their Mal may also be heard here and find justice. And when important events take place, if the balance is threatened, then we also meet here. so that the wisdom of all might be shared, and that we might act as the same people.
Fair enough.
I must leave. Goodbye.
Qua awelam seg.
You have spoken to Glendon as you wanted. What more can I do for you?
I was asked to pass the trial of water. What do you know about it?
I have never passed it. Only those who must reveal their soul walk this path. The High Kings and Queens. It is a tremendous honor given to you, Renaigse.
Do you have any advice to give me?
I only know that the trial can be passed in many ways, and your choice will reveal the makings of your soul. One way is through strength, the other by ruse and heart. But I know no more than this. The trials are kept secret. Anything else?
Nothing else, thank you. I need to leave.
Good luck. And do not lose yourself in your own reflection.
I'll try not to. Let's go take on this trial. And hopefully do this right.
These beasts are feeding on this carcass. If we manage to pour some sleeping potion on it.
Dude, I am not packing a sleeping potion.
I do not have a sleeping potion on me.
I was worth a shot to see if he'd be like, oh sure, I'll just whip one up right here. It's like strength is our option. I wonder though, if other people take the strength option, do they put new beasts in here for them?
This room is full of beasts that the natives call dorsantats. They seem to be resting. Perhaps we can pass without waking them if we move silently.
You got her, especially since they're just kind of holding on to nothing.
I need a bit of practice.
I am seriously lacking on things. Should just stay out of the water. Done.
Another one of those monstrosities.
That's fine.
Hey, are you still with us? You have that same empty look, just like when you spoke to that tree.
I had a new vision. Yes. And I suppose that it was the key to a new ritual.
We're listening. In that cavern with the trial that awaits us, we should leave nothing to chance.
I was in the sky. I was floating, carried by the wind. And it was a cold feeling. I was high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood freezing in my veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly. And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
Okay. What do we got?
Here this looks like a snowflake. The snow, or maybe this stone is adorned with the
Drop of
etching
water.
of a drop
What are
of-
you?
This stone is blackened, eaten away. This stone bears the image of a storm, or perhaps the wind. On this stone, the sun is visible. The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire. I'm certain. This stone bears the image of a storm,
Whoop.
or perhaps the wind.
So wind, flying, freezing.
The drawing on this stone makes me think of fire.
No.
I'm certain. This stone is blackened.
Blackened?
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
It wasn't death. Wind. Ice. Sun? Oop. Gotta examine this one.
This drawing looks like an infant. Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Can I rehear the story? So wind. Ice. Sun.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
It was infant then. Wind. Ice. Sun.
Evidently, I shouldn't have lit this candle.
Oh my gosh. Can someone re-hit me with that? How about you? Can you,
Remind us about what you saw. The ritual must work just like for the tree.
I was in the sky.
Okay.
I was floating, carried by the wind,
Wind.
and it was a cold feeling.
Cold
I was
feeling.
high up, and it was getting colder and colder. I felt my blood
wind,
freezing in my
ice.
veins. I fell to the ground and spun slowly.
Sun. Ice, wind, sun.
And then the sun warmed me. Suddenly I bounced on the ground. And I was taken by
water.
the bubbling current of this creek. Then, just like before, the vision dissipated. And I was suddenly with you again.
So wind. Ice. Sun. You water?
This stone is adorned.
Water. Tame. Nice. Can you climb that?
I need a bit of practice.
Nope.
This must be the seal that Glendan spoke about. It looks like the silhouette of the mountain of Tirfredi. And a face is drawn within it.
Alright. Trial completed. It only took a few guesses kind of at the end there, because I just could not remember the last part of the story.
Bertir to Mad on Olmanawi. I congratulate you for passing the trial. Enter.
How would you know if I didn't pass the trial? Would I be dead? Just not come back?
And so you have returned. Can you tell me what the seal deep within the cavern brings into your mind?
A face in the mountain of Tirfredi.
Then you have seen the true face of the island when looking into her waters. And the island has seen inside you. You have given the blood of the animals that protected the entrance to the passage. You have chosen strength a first time. In choosing the path of silence, you avoided confronting the Dosantats. Finally, you have completed the ritual. And in so doing, the Guardian recognized you as a wise man. You choose to trust the way of ruse and wisdom. It is a difficult path, but it carries generous fruits. The island has seen your intelligence and also your compassion. The friendship of Katasach towards you no longer surprises me.
Am I authorized to encounter Enomil Frichtemann now? To present him with my request?
If the High King agrees, yes. We shall not oppose that decision. Only a High King or High Queen is allowed to open the sanctuary. I warned you. Your voyage is far from over.
I suppose that I'm going to need to convince them as well. Where can I find them?
I do not know. And I believe that it may be another trial on your path to find the one you seek.
Is he hiding? Has he been captured?
He disappeared several months ago. Since then we have not heard from him. He was worried about the Renaigse. The last people to have seen him, I'm told, were the most important chiefs of the clans here at the council. There was Deirdre, Blatnid, Ulan, and Dunkas.
I fear that Queen Bladnid can no longer help us.
Yes, we have learned of her fate. Some battles cannot be won twice. Deirdre is the Mal of the clan of the Storm Warriors. You will find her in the village of Vedlug.
I've already met her. She sent me to confront a guardian.
That sounds like her. Ulan is the Mal of the village of Vignamri, near the coast. It is said that he welcomes the Renaigse. As for Dunkas, he leads the Vigigidor. He is the chief of the Earth Healers. His village is not very far from the Didekid and Nadages.
Very well. I will go and see them. Try to find this High King. Thank you, Glendan.
Kwa'awalamsek. I hope that you will find him.
Hey, achievement unlocked. Waterproof. Nice. You guys have quests. Oh, no. That's a side quest. We'll hit this main thing up, and then I guess we'll tackle hers. Alright, let's go see our cousin. Uh-oh.
Lieutenant, I demand an explanation. Tell us what is going on. We haven't heard anything about Lord Dorsey's condition in spite of our inquiries. We are extremely worried. And then all of a sudden one of his guards appears, shaken and on his own, though he is part of his retinue.
Please, allow me the chance to shed some light, my lady.
Your soldier is nothing more than a coward for abandoning his highness.
Tell me, what is going on?
This soldier has just reported in. He is asking for reinforcements. He believes that Lord Dorsey has been attacked.
He believes. He ran here without full knowledge of what happened firsthand.
I was sent on patrol far from the camp, but I heard screams, from men and from beasts. I wanted to return to camp, but then I heard a deafening sound, grinding, like a landslide. I thought then it would be best just to go and get help.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You are dismissed. I would like to have a discussion with this man alone.
Yes, sir.
My lady, could you lead these fine people into the hallway, if you would be so kind?
Certainly. I deplore this embarrassing turn of events. But know that you have my full support in all circumstances.
In the interest of avoiding a general panic, tell me precisely what happened back there.
Your cousin ordered us to escort him beyond the town limits. The islander convinced him to go on some journey.
By islander, do you mean the Denegat that came to treat his affliction?
Yes, a strange bird. Missing more than one feather, you asked me, sir. I was ordered to set up patrol along a small path, rather far from the rest of the company. I was told to protect our perimeter from anyone wandering along. According to the Islander, it was the only access to their planned destination. I did my rounds for quite some time. Not a soul came along. But then I heard cries a ways off, and I went running to help. I heard an enormous crashing sound like an avalanche of rocks. So then I turned right back around.
And you ran all the way here?
Alright, let's find out some information.
Do you know precisely where the company was when you heard these sounds?
No, not precisely. I hadn't gone there. But I could show you where I was posted. The Islander said they were following the path, but he was quite a ways ahead when I lost sight of them.
Why didn't you go and look for yourself? To see if they had been buried by a rock slide?
What? Alone? What could I have done? It seemed of greater urgency to go and get help.
I'm still having trouble deciding if cowardice or intelligence got the best of you. But that's a question for your superiors. My cousin was quite weak. Do you know why he decided to follow the Denegad?
His Highness was feeling much better. The potions that he was drinking must have been potent. I mean to show no disrespect to His Highness, but that Islander had the high ground in the War of Wits. I wasn't privy to their counsel. I haven't the beginning of an explanation for the expedition, but your cousin was all full of enthusiasm and ordered that we set out as quick as we could make ready.
That sounds like him. What sort of mess has he gotten himself into? Again?
I am sorry, sir, but I don't know anything else I could tell you.
Dismissed, soldier. Looks like I'm going on an expedition.
Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Weird. So now I've got two main missions, it looks like. Yeah, search for Constantine and on the Kingstream. Oh, man. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, we've got a side quest as well that's going to creep up on us.
Karantz, I need to talk to you. I have to ask you for another favor.
I'm listening, Siora.
Do you remember the mine shakers in my village?
Yes. If I understand correctly, there was some kind of an agreement made with them.
Even though these priests would make good allies against the Lions because they hate them as much as we do, my mother would never have traded the spirits of the people of the village in exchange for their help. And she would have wanted to be buried according to our rituals. She was deeply attached to our traditions.
So you think that they're lying?
Yes. And you understand these Renagse better than I do. Will you investigate this matter with me?
Yep, do it.
Of course. Let's go.
Let's knock out this side quest right now. So it should be an easy enough one.
Hello, my child. What a pleasure to see someone come to us with such eagerness. Do you want to hear the word of Saint Matthias and come into the light?
Not really, Father. My name is Desardet. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
Nice to meet you, Your Excellency. What can we do for you?
Let's check out your mission.
What exactly do you hope to do in this village?
Well, bring light to these naive souls, of course. When we spread the word of Saint Matthias, I'm sure they will embrace our faith with fervor.
Anything else, my child?
Man, you guys are full of yourselves.
We would like to know more about the agreement you supposedly sealed with Bladnid.
I do not see how our agreement concerns the congregation. But since you are asking us, we swore to provide this village with all our support in their fight against the Alliance.
In exchange, its inhabitants will have to renounce their pagan cult and turn towards the light.
My mother would never have made such an agreement. She's the one who encouraged me to become a Donegad.
The Queen had understood that the light was the only true path, even if she was attached to traditions. It is for this reason that we have accepted to seal our agreement according to your own rituals.
She had an engraver come to Val Ristal. He carved your strange symbols in the stone.
I do not believe a single word of this. You, the people of the light, are nothing but liars.
You would do well to hold your tongue, young lady. This village is now under our spiritual authority.
By not respecting us, you are committing blasphemy. And blasphemy is a crime that we punish severely.
Because you think that you can administer justice here. I am the daughter of Vladimir, and you are...
Siora, let's not get into another battle and make new enemies. Let's go find this stone.
That is an excellent idea. Then you will see that we are telling the truth.
Okay. Yozer. We will fast travel a little bit closer there. There we go. Just to help narrow it down a wee bit. Quick traveling seriously is the greatest thing in video games. Whoa, I'm going the wrong way. But that surprises no one that I was going the wrong way. I am amazing at doing it. Is this way better? Yes, this way is better. Do I want more right? More to the right a bit. Can you just connect? There we go. Hello? Do you guys have good loot? Oh, 10 ammo. Yes, please. We got stolen cargo. Did that just unlock another side quest? No. No. Yeah, it might come in handy for something. Of course. Alright, what do we got?
Here's the stone we were looking for. It is destroyed. We can no longer decipher the symbols. Strange, isn't it?
This stone was damaged on purpose. We will never know the precise terms of the agreement.
There may be a way. Promises in stone are a very ancient tradition. Those who want to make these agreements must turn to a keeper of promises. An artisan who makes the stones speak. There are but a few. We did not have one in our village before Karadeg's arrival. He must be the one who engraved this stone.
I thought you could not write.
The Donegada have a secret writing that the keepers of promises always learn. Those who want to seal a promise tell them to write, and they take care of it.
Good to know. Alright, let's hit up that camp area. For fast travel points. So... that just connects us. It won't have anything, I'm sure, of interest. Let's see, this Keeper of Promises can shed some light on the situation. What did you do?
There, but the door's left open.
Dude, looks like this place was ransacked.
Empty. Everything is broken and turned upside down. A sculpted engraved stone. What happened here?
It seems like there was a fight. Everything is scattered around.
This workshop was devastated on purpose.
The owner must have left in a hurry, taking a few things and destroying the rest.
Unless someone else did this. We must find Karadeg.
Do you know where he might be?
This engraved stone bears the mark of Baraeg Nodas, Doncass's clan. Do you remember him? Karadeg originally belonged to this clan. He may have returned.
Let's go to Vigigador, and we'll find out.
I mean, trying to point fingers, but the stone with the agreement was broken. The guy who wrote the stone has pretty much been chased out. I mean, I've watched a lot of Forensic Files, so I think I can put this one together. Someone intentionally is trying to turn things in their favor. It's probably those people that are trying to convert everyone to St. Matthias. Just saying.
What brings you here on Manawi?
Well, let's ask about the High King over here.
I seek Vinbar, your High King. I was told you were among the last to have seen him.
I do not know if that is true. Others most certainly crossed this path after me. But since you have helped our island, it is only right that I help you in return. The last time I saw him, we were in Dorhat Genedu. He wanted us to help him decide what we should do about you. You, the Renaigse. Dedra and Bladnid wanted us to spill blood and chase you from our lands. Ulan's words were all honey, as is his talent, and wanted us to welcome you with open arms. I attempted, as is my wont, to follow the path of wisdom, that which winds between the others. Finbar was not convinced by any of us. He decided to turn to a far greater source of wisdom. He left us to go to the sanctuary to see Anon Mil Frichtimen.
Would he still be there?
I do not think so. The Great Mind must have guided his footsteps in a direction beyond our understanding. But he would not have abandoned his people without first seeing his own one last time. You should go to Wen Shavar. Maybe there they would know where you could find him.
Thank you, Dunkas.
Oh, thanks for that information, but I need to ask you about something else there, buddy.
What brings you here on Almanawi?
We're looking for Karadeg, the Keeper of Promises.
Did he come back to your village?
He did come, and then he left. We could not take him back.
Did you exile him? Why?
He is the one who left. He disagreed with our stance on the Renaigse. He thought that we should be fighting them, throwing them back to the sea. This is why he joined the Gaesrad. And I did not want him to return if it meant that he would bring his hatred with him.
Okay.
Do you know where he might have gone?
He feared someone or something, and he wanted to hide. He must have left for the woods, south of here. He knows the area well. Is there anything else?
No.
I must leave. Goodbye, Dunkas.
Qua awalum say.
I mean, thanks for the information. Looks like we're close-ish. This is the way, and the path will curve around to the left. Oh, man. Leave it to me to do that. Yozers. Well, at least there's a campfire right up ahead. I can get myself back up that wall. Kind of move right through this, guys. Okay, can't drop the ledge until you're dead. Let the murder spree begin. All because I made a boo-boo because I am horrible with directions. So go back to the village and we'll try this again. So down the hill, then we go to the right. And we need to not turn left that quickly. And especially not drop down ledges that we can't climb up. That's also a plus. Just double checking before I drop again. So I don't have a repeat performance there.
It is Karadeg. He's over there.
Whoa.
Siora, Bertir Tumad Donegad. What are you doing with these strangers?
These strangers are my friends, Karadeg. You can speak in front of them without fear.
What do you want?
Tell me about your role as Keeper of Promises. What does it consist of?
Most words must be free, and able to fly like birdsong. But some words must survive those who utter them. So they call on the Keepers of Promises. Those who want to become one must win the trust of the Donegada and prove their wisdom. Then they teach us the words of stone. And when someone wants to seal a promise, we offer them those words.
So you're a kind of cleric? Thank you, Karadeg.
Do you want to know anything else?
We would like to ask you about a stone you supposedly engraved.
It is the stone of the Renaigse, isn't it? I should never have accepted to seal such a promise. I did not like them, but I could not refuse to fulfill my duty. Not when Bladnid was demanding it. And now that she is no longer with us, these Monasinaiga are chasing me.
It is because you are the last person to know what was engraved on it. The stone has been destroyed.
I kept the piece of tree bark in which I prepared the glyphs. All the details are there.
With this tree bark, we could verify what my mother promised. Can you give it to us?
No, Donegad. I do not mean to disrespect you, but I will not. The Renaigse only bring us trouble, and you come with them. They will disappoint you just like they disappointed your mother. I do not want to deal with them ever again. They threatened my life, and because of them, I am forced to hide here.
For him to join the rebels.
Since you want to chase the Renaigse away, and since you want protection, why don't you join the rebels? We could indicate the location of one of their camps for you.
The rebels?
The Donea Exregao. They fight the Renaigse, and they accept people from all clans.
I have heard about them, but I didn't know where to find them.
We could help you join them, but we need this tree bark. It's the only way to prove that the priests lied.
In that case, take the tree bark. I hope that it will help you to chase these Renaigse away, Donegan. And I did not think I would say this one day. But thank you, Renaigse.
What do these glyphs say?
That we will assist the priests in their war against the lions. And they must help us in return. There is nothing about the spirits of the people of the village, or renouncing our traditions. I knew they were lying. Let's show this to Iselt.
Thanks for the fast travel button game.
Siora, Asir, always with your new friends. Bertir to Madiseld, I'm happy to see you. What do you want?
Could you tell me about Siora?
You are right there, and you let him talk about you like this? Asir? That's a strange friend you have there. Perhaps I wanted to hear how you'd reply. Perhaps, but I don't like this. Did you want anything else?
Fair enough.
Azeld, about this pact your mother supposedly made with the priests.
Yes. Did you find anything new?
Let's talk about the stone that was destroyed.
We went to Falristel to see the stone.
Were you able to read it, Siora? No, because it was destroyed by someone. I am certain that the priests did it to protect their lives. You're probably right, but for as long as we cannot prove it...
We retrieved the piece of tree bark that Karadeg used as a model.
Siora, what's written on it? Mother promised to help them against the lions, and they promised to help us in return. There's nothing mentioned about them settling here. And even less about them being entitled to the spirits of the people of our village. So they lied. They mocked us, and insulted the memory of our mother. I think it's high time they left. Don't you agree? I think so too. Come on, let's go. You lied to us. You took us for gullible children. Leave this village at once. You will never be welcome here again.
But if you want our help with the Alliance, Your people must convert to the light.
Oh, I'll convince them to leave.
By lying, you have insulted the memory of the Queen. The entire village will be happy to make you pay for your affront if they hear about it. You do well to leave before having to face their wrath.
We are not here to shed blood.
Very well, we're leaving. But we will not forget your role in this matter, Your Excellency.
I did not think they would leave of their own accord. Thank you, Anol Manawi. Thanks to you, we managed to chase away these lawyers. And we will be able to perform our rituals and give our mother back to the earth. Yes. Thank you. Our village is in your debt. Siora, I will need you for the ritual. Will you help me? Of course, Asir.